Hey guys, I'm Corey. This is Make Shape Crate, and this is again something a little different. I already did the other countdown video. I'm gonna do a countdown video of my stuff. Can I do that? Sure, I can do that. It's my video. So without further ado, let's jump right in. This is my top 10 favorite customs I've done this year. Now, some of these are joined up, kind of like with the Origins list I did before. So, again, it's my list. I can do that, and some of them just go together, and so it just makes sense that they are. Speaking of which, first one out the bat is going to be the Revolutions, Heman, and Skeletor I did. Now, these two were part of 4 characters. I did Heman, Tila, Man-at-Arms, and Skeletor. Heman and Skeletor were my favorites, followed very closely by the Tila. But definitely those two for sure. Number 9, we have the Dungeon Werewolf. Now, this was kind of like my own creation, based off of the vintage sticker. And I have an idea to do a couple more of those, because people seem to really like that. But I really like this character. It kind of gave me some creative freedom. I didn't really have to adhere to anything that came before. So it was fun. Number 8 is the Jungle playset. Now, I had wanted to do this for a long time, and it didn't turn out quite like I wanted it to, but I'm still really happy with it, and I might revisit this down the road, but I'm not sure. But it was a lot of fun to do. It kind of I kind of psyched myself into it, or out of it, for a little while, and had to like force myself to do it again. But all in all, I'm super happy with it. Number 7 is Evil Ganger. Now, this was a character I saw online, done by the Customs of the Universe in the 90s, I think. And I really liked the design, I really liked the colors, and he just popped. And it was just a fun character to do. It was super easy, and I'm so glad I did, and it just helped me grow my Faker army even more. Number 6 is the vintage concept Castle Grayskull. I loved doing this. I wanted this one for a while. I loved the look of that vintage concept sculpt with the blues and the greens and the legs on the castle. You know, all the stuff that they took out that we liked. And that video did really well, so I think you guys liked it a lot too. But yeah, I wish we'd have gotten that. I mean, we got something similar to that in classics, but it was still more the normal colors versus the blues and greens. So I did it the way I thought it needed to be done. I got to make my own rug for it for the trapdoor, and I really like it. So yeah. Number 5 is the movie Heman and Skeletor I did. Again, these kind of go hand in hand. I'm really happy with both of them, and I think it was crazy how well that extra head from Battle Armor Skeletor worked as a Langella head. I don't know if they did that on purpose. I doubt it, but if they ever make it, they should just do the same thing I did and just use that face. Number 4 is the Battleground Tila. I love this. I love it. That's all I'm gonna say. She's hot, she's sexy, and you know, I'm glad I used that Cartoon Collections face because it's just perfect. Can't say anything else. I just love it. Number 3 is my vintage 2-bad. I used the vintage 2-bad and remolded those heads. Took, you know, 2 torsos and, you know, glued and sculpted them together and went from there. And I'm super happy with how he turned out. It's funny because I made it and I still see it on my list, and I'm like, when did we get that? And, oh yeah, that's right, I made it. Like, I'm super proud of that one. Number 2 is the laser power and laser light He-Man and Skeletor. I think these were the first ones I did this year. But the He-Man isn't, I like it, but the Skeletor is the one I'm super proud of. Like, having to figure out how to run the lights and how to run everything so you don't just have wires sticking out everywhere was a good and fun challenge. And I'm super happy that I did it. And hopefully, I'm sure we'll get one eventually. And I'm curious to see how they'll do it. hopefully it's not just, oh, well, he doesn't actually light up except for his eyes or something like that. Hopefully you get the hands to light up too. The Heman one was a little easier, but I had a little bit of practice because I'd already made that armor in the Masters of the Multiverse He-Force figures I did last year. So, which is essentially the same armor. So I basically already had done it once. It was just doing it again. And my number one, again, these are two, is my Vac Metal Faker and Phony. I feel like I finally got the perfect battle armor Faker with this. And if I was going to do the Vac Metal on him, I might as well have done a Phony too. And I got that green battle armor now on him that's Vac Metal. And a buddy of mine works on cars and was like, wait, you figured out how to color Vac Metal? Dude, you gotta tell me how to do that because I'm gonna use that. So I think it was a really cool experiment. I have some experiments I'm planning on doing this year coming up. I have some more play sets I'm planning on doing this year coming up. I have a running list too. There was only like 4 characters on my last list that I didn't do. So I did pretty good. I try to make myself a list of ones I want to do each year. And some of them I've just slid over from the ones I didn't do last year, but I have a lot of ones that I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully you guys will like this video, subscribe. There's going to be a playlist over there of other review videos I've done. I'm going to put the top 20 Origins video down there. You can subscribe below me, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. See y'all. Happy New Year, and hope y'all had a Merry Christmas.